Happy Taurus season. This month, all eyes are on you. In fact, 3 planets connect in Taurus this May: the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus. With all this attention on your first house of self, you are embarking on a quest for personal renewal. Satisfaction won't come until you can be unapologetically you in every aspect. Early May, you come face to face with competitors and your own fears. You might even run into a few karmic rivals or past flames. Tame your tongue. Sometimes verbal communication is unnecessary. Keep in mind that keeping your mouth shut can project an image of dependability. Before the end of the month, you're sure to find your footing and your voice in a way that impresses even your enemies. May kicks off when the true node enters Gemini. This shift, coupled with last month's insights, compels you to communicate your soul's calling. Odds are, you're thinking about changing your appearance or how you project yourself. The full moon in Scorpio on May 7th is the perfect day for a transformation, whether it's a haircut or a new outfit. If you can, keep your circle small now. Hidden enemies are likely to crawl out of the woodwork this week to threaten your resources. No need to fret, however, you can avoid them by not drawing attention to yourself. On May 11th, Saturn stations retrograde in Aquarius. Mercury enters Gemini shortly after. This combo is a recipe for gossip, foreshadowing problems with bosses and peers. Saturn rules karmic debts, so this is the time to start resolving any unfinished business. Interactions with groups and organizations are likely to involve delays and disappointments. It's almost as if those you trusted most wish to cage and constrict you or separate you from the group in some way. Alternatively, you might realize the suffocating weight of your own mental blocks. Release this frustration by spending some time with home and family. Reflect on the father figures in your life. Mars enters dreamy Pisces on May 13th, bringing a touch of delusion and fantasy to your social circles. Are you seeing danger where there is none? Or are you mistaking enemies for friends? Tread carefully through the fog, Taurus. Your ruling planet, Venus, stations retrograde the same day, so make sure you get some rest. With the third quarter moon in Aquarius on May 14th, frustrations with groups reach a peak. Jupiter stations retrograde in your 9th house the same day, blocking you from fortune and external expansion. Hold your tongue, you must now go inwards to find the answers to higher truths. You might find yourself questioning your place in the universe. Use these questions to learn from the belief systems of your community. Making sense of things becomes even more difficult on the 17th when Pallas stations retrograde in Aquarius. Success takes more effort now, as does recognizing patterns and solving problems. It's possible to have your cake and eat it too if you allow a few days to rethink your plans. When you sense instability in your relationships or resources, the horns come out. Watch out for being too possessive out of the fear of not having enough. You have everything you need. By the end of this month, you'll have a chance to reevaluate your relationship with your self-worth. What you learn will bless both your finances and the sense of inner security. In the meantime, practice asking yourself, what do I need to feel safe? By the time the Sun enters Gemini on May 20th, you readily adapt to change and find yourself in a more sociable mood. Unfortunately, this doesn't bring any stability. Even worse, you find any enemies you've made are ready to voice their concerns. Favor intellect over emotion, and you can separate amicably if you choose. The new moon in Gemini on May 22nd encourages us to value curiosity and new perspectives. It's time to rethink what love, beauty, and money mean to you. Take some time to explore how you can attract what you need in different ways. Do you use your voice to speak a meaningful reality? If you aren't careful, you may end up saying something that comes back to bite you before the month ends. A perfect time to communicate your needs with a loved one occurs on May 26th when Juno stations direct in Libra. Both you and your partner are more compromising and diplomatic from now through the end of the month. This soft, loving atmosphere expands on the 28th when Mercury enters nurturing Cancer the day before the third quarter moon. Affection flows, and you're likely to find yourself mothering even strangers. May closes out with a swell of emotions that illustrates the meanings of family and security. You always have sanctuary as long as you have love. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.